Welcome back to another episode of Starfield with Bad Day Guy Gaming. We found a survivor. Looks like the daughter of one of the crew. Everybody else is dead. And we need to go, well, collect their tags. What are we going to do with her? We can't leave her here. I mean, she's not even going to want to go, but we're going to have to take her. Is Sarah coming? Sarah? Oh, what? No, she should stay here with the kid. Protect the kid. I'll go alone. They said it was at the top of the hill. I'm sure I can find it. This works really good against those guys. And I have plenty of ammo, so... up at the top of the hill. Which way? This way. Not down there. Okay. There's probably... yeah. I don't know what that is. At this point, I'm not going to take any chances. Bugs or whatever. Oh! I was wanting to see what they have on them. Stimulant. Structural? Bone? Let me see this one. If this one has bone. Bone. Structural material I can always use. I'm building a lot of furniture. These things might not even be hostile, but... where is it? There it is. Wary. Oh, there's a bunch of them. 3. They're waiting in ambush, aren't they? I think he's running off, yeah. Oh! I mean, if I can just wing them and scare them off. Whoa! I don't think scaring them off is as effective because they like to ambush, obviously. Up there. Oh, yeah, I can see. Yeah, ambush. These are sneaky little... oh. That... I stepped away just on the right time. Oh yeah, those... defense mechanism of some kind. I imagine if I stood there, I'd been poisoned or something. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That looks like something dug one up. Eight, 9. What? Oh, okay. Whatever that is dug up. And I'm going to have to kill him to get the other tag. It's probably in his stomach. Yeah, yeah, get away. Whoa! No! One down. Two down. What are these? Lesser silverfish. Yep. He ate the... Dug up the body, ate it. They must be scavengers. Let's get back up here. I wanted to have one last look around. Poor thing. She was probably up here, you know, playing with the little cube, because she was all alone. That almost looks like a facility. Abandoned mine. We're not going to be doing any of that yet, but we are definitely going to come back here. There are a lot of locations here. Let me see if I can get a peek up here. Wow. I mean, right up here would be an awesome place to build. I mean, getting around here would be a nightmare with this jungle and only the occasional pathway and stuff, but still, this place is, that looks like an extinct volcano. This place is amazing. Too bad it doesn't have any worthwhile resources. There's almost nothing here. Oh, where am I going? It's heading the wrong way. Oh yeah, I can follow the trail of bodies because, yeah, minor side effect of exploration, I guess. Look at this. I mean, I could see how they survived. I doubt there's a lack of food here with all of this life. They were probably able to figure out, well, I mean, I imagine a couple of them might have died in the crash. And then of the survivors, I mean, she had all kinds of food and stuff inside. Even had like a bunch of, looked like onions tied up. I mean, and to think, poor Sarah. I mean, if she would have came back here, let me go ahead and get, nope, this one. Yeah. If Sarah would have been able to get back here on time, I mean, how many of them could have been alive? She just assumed they were dead. It's like she didn't even try. See, yeah, they're growing. Food's not a problem. I mean, her mom died to the animals. Her dad died a long time ago. I imagine something happened to him. That's the ship. They were able to make a makeshift shelter. Looks like they started down here. This was probably the original. I bet they spent their days out here while they were working and stuff. With a fire pit. gardening. They got the solar panels, so they were able to get power. They eventually were able to piece together enough pull and tie down branches from the tree to where they could actually make this structure. Pretty much a tree house. I mean, yeah, you can see.
No, 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 no. How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go. Leave me alone.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She
Yeah,
has
no
to
kidding.
come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Yeah, we can't force her to come with her, but I agree, we've got to do something.
I know, I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake.
Calm down.
Maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry. I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right
Yeah.
state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
She's kind of right. I mean, your mom and dad died here because the place is dangerous.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She's worried about your safety. Most importantly, she feels responsible for you.
Mom told me 1,000 times that it wasn't Sarah's fault that that I'm stuck here. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
Do you really think this is the best place for you to live the rest of your life?
Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there, with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
Yeah, except for I've got a kid on my ship. About your same age. We want to find you an even better home.
Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
You didn't. They went through all of this to keep you alive. Don't you think your parents would want you to be safe? That was the whole point of all of this.
I am safe. Those monsters can't catch me. They've tried, but I learned how to trick them. They're pretty dumb. And if bad people visit here, I know how to hide. I was even watching you when you landed. I bet you didn't even see me. This planet doesn't bother me. That's why I'm not sure I need to abandon my mom and dad.
Your mom and dad will want you to live your best life, and this is not that.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Oh, no, 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 no. There's this young lady named Cora on the ship. She's constantly in the way, begging for books. Yeah. If you were to, like, literally grab onto my leg, you still wouldn't be in as much in the way as she is.
Give me some time.
Sarah? Come on.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
Yeah, she's coming. Everything doesn't rest on your shoulders, Sarah.
I realize that, but there's still cause for concern. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
Oh, if I had my choice, I'd take her to one of her OPs. I promise.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Yep. Come on, grab your stuff. Well, she said she was going to meet us at the ship. She'll probably get there faster than we can. I bet she knows a million shortcuts. Where are we going? Oh, right up here. Sarah's no longer following me? Where is she? Oh. So I guess we're done then, huh? Now we could talk.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
Yeah. I hope this experience has finally put your past to rest.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. And it's all thanks to you. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
I just opened the door. You're the one that stepped through.
Still giving lessons to the teacher, eh? Some mentor I've turned out to be. Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we could take her to an OP. I mean, her and Cora would probably get along good. You know how Cora is about reading. She'd probably take her under her wing, become a teacher. They'd end up in a room packed just to the brim with books. Might be still bad guys around. I should keep an eye out. I mean, those two would get along great. They're pretty much the same age. Okay, that counted as scanning it. This way. Oh yeah, back through the water. See if I can do this without... Oh, see? I told you she knows where the shortcuts. We're gonna have to run to catch up with her. There she is. You okay?
Oh, hey. Let's talk later. Got
Yeah.
a million things to do.
Yeah, like play with the little cockroaches. Let me scan that one. Come on. Let's not get too far ahead of her. No wonder those things were following you. I think they're like her pets, maybe? She was hanging out with them, and they're all tagging along like we're all out for a walk. See, now they're going back to check on her, make sure she's catching up. Some cobalt. Not a lot is in the form of resources on this world, though, but still. Man, if you needed a good place to want to build, Sarah's right. This place really is beautiful. Look at that. There's a mining facility over there. Oh. Yeah, see, it goes all the way down and up onto the top. Come on. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to get through there. Take a look at this. Even just this view. Let's wait for her. I'm not going to let her walk through this cave alone. Come on. Get the flashlight back on. It's a little creepy, but it'll be okay. Excuse me. Come on. It's the dust in the cave. There you go. Light the way for you here. Come on. Vasco, brought a new friend.
Hello, Captain.
Military structure. There's so many. Look at this thing everywhere. I'm definitely going to have to come back here and explore this place. Come on. Come on, Sona.
Good day, Captain.
You ready? This is a big ship. Well, I mean, this is a little ship.
Maybe
but I
we
mean,
can talk later.
yeah, compared to the little shuttle pod, escape pod, I mean, that's probably like the biggest thing you've
Right,
ever
Captain.
seen.
Where are we headed next?
Okay, Sona. This is Cora. Cora, this is Sona. She's going to be traveling with us for a little while. And we're going to figure out where we're going to take her. I mean...
Liftoff looks good. All systems normal. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Oh. Oh, Junkiver. I saw that blur. That means there are ships jumping in that are not friendly. Let's get out of here before we have any more trouble.
You will be returned to the stores.
No, I won't. That's those Space Invader guys.
This is United Colonies.
I love the feeling after a
Maintain
perfect
current
jump.
course while we scan for contraband.
Oh, that's a good idea, Barrett.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Yeah. Barrett, you know, he's a little on the lonely side. Good cook. You know, he'd be perfect as a caretaker. I mean, let's get back, drop these tags off, because I know we have to do that. Oh, I mean, they were active duty military. She's probably got survivor's pension coming. Yeah, what do you got?
Something on your mind?
Do you mind if I ask some questions?
If you think it will help, then feel free.
What do you think will
I've
happen?
been giving that a lot of thought. I'm going to suggest she stay at the lodge, but I don't want her to think that I'm forcing her to follow in my footsteps. At the very least, it should give her a safe place from which she can adjust to her new way of life.
Yeah, that would actually be the best thing, now that you think of it. If we get her back to the lodge... Oh, she's curious about space. I mean, where else?
You're off, eh?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yep. This is New Atlantis.
Oh, hey. Let's talk later. Got a million things to do.
Yeah. This is New Atlantis. It's full of people. Maybe not all of them are people.
You will
Hello.
be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah.
Please keep moving.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Yeah, let's get to the lodge.
Oh, I've always
Actually. Oh,
liked that statue.
actually, let's go first drop these tags off. Let her go on to the lodge. We'll meet her there. Because, yeah, before we do anything, let's figure out if there's a chance. I mean, she's the child of 2 service members who died, crashed on a planet which is effectively in the line of duty. I mean, she may be due a serious pension with, what, 12, 13 years worth of back pay, it
By
looks
the way,
like?
Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
know.
he's got more work.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Howdy.
oops, sorry, fell off. Sir, you are not going to believe this.
Enjoy the penthouse. One of the finest views in New Atlantis. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Yeah. It's my duty to return these gene tags over to you, sir.
And it's my duty to report that we found someone there alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died. That poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world. Alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
Don't apologize to us, apologize to her.
Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to go to the Nat station. Subsection 7? Nope. Let's go back to the lobby. Hello, goodbye. Let's get over here to the lodge. Have a talk with her. Oh, I just ran around the long way, didn't I? And I have a sprain. Been a while since I've been here. Come on, Sarah.
I can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
She's upstairs. It's nighttime. Is she asleep? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Hello.
I guess we need to talk.
Yeah.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
Yeah, I bet that was scary. Don't worry. No one's gonna hurt you.
They sure won't. They have to catch me first.
It's true. You're one of the toughest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Not yet. You still have a lot to learn.
Exactly. And this is the perfect place to begin your education.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast. So you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Okay. We can do that. I still have some other people here and stuff I need to talk to. We still have quite a bit to do. Wait. I don't have... Okay, no. I don't think Vlad's actually buying here anyway. I have like 1,000 scans. Well, no, there's 1,000 planets. I have several hundred scans that I need to drop off. Wait, we're going to the memorial. Sorry, wrong way. Isn't the memorial down over here? Oh, ignore the guy. I was supposed to bring him some sort of branch.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Alright, we're here. More than 30,000 who fought and died for freedom, honor, and order. In memory of the brave service members of the United Colonies who gave their lives in the Colony War. These 30 represent the more than 30,000. So more than 30,000 on this side died in the war. And it was a lot more on the other side, so...
Look at this. All these people, their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
I think you're being too hard on yourself.
You're probably right. That's why I keep you around, to hold my head above water and give me a swift kick in the arse once in a while.
I just want you to be happy, Sarah. You deserve it.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and where things are headed with us. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
And now we're supposed to go to the waterfall. Don't we have to take... Oh. Oh, hold on. Whee! Ow. We're going up there. We need the elevator, don't we? I've still never went outside the walls really and explored anywhere around here. I need to do that too. I mean, it's going to take years to explore everything. Just go find a private spot that you wanted to talk. Here's a nice private spot. Go away. Go. Go away. So this is private.
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
I don't know. Seems a little common to me. What is it about this spot that makes it so special?
I don't know. I'm not sure I can explain it. Maybe it's the strange way that the art, technology, and nature fuse together, or maybe
Excuse me.
it's because it feels like home. Whatever it is, I definitely feel more comfortable here than anywhere else I've ever been.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
I'm sure everything worked out for the best.
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I've certainly learned that you can't make everyone happy. Anyway, I didn't ask you up here to admire the scenery. I asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important.
Hope it's nothing seriously wrong.
No, not at all. Just let me get all of this out. I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
Just bad luck, that's all.
Bad luck. I seem to run into a good bit of that these days.
All I see is someone who's lost needs help finding their way.
Yeah, sure. And who wants to take on that responsibility? You? Wait a moment. That's exactly what you're saying, isn't it?
No matter what happens, we'll always be friends.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear you say that. To be honest, I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end. When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
You have interesting ideas of I mean, the view's nice, but to be honest, it feels like a highway overpass.